No. Stop. Please, before you go, can you go and click like, thumbs up? Yeah, I was told that if you don't do that, nobody will see this video. It's a new thing. Please, can you do that for me? Click before anything, just click on, thumbs up for the video. So that people will, YouTube, they do these things. I don't understand. If you don't do that, they won't show this to people. Please, can you help me out? Thank you. Yes. Thank you, ma. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my man.
Introducing Dr. Jackie Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world,
New York City.
Yes. New York City is so great. But once again, it is in Ukraine that Europeans have gone mad again. Yes, I said it. Europeans are back to what they were known for. Barbarism. Yes, terrible people. Not be today they started. Call it Russian invasion of Ukraine. Call it Putin's reaction to NATO's attempt to corner Russia. The actual name for what is going on is that Europeans are going back to barbarism that they were known for over 2,000 years. Yes, I said it. Here is a graphic illustration of the picture of things in Ukraine. Take a look.
What to do?
Yeah, that is a Ukrainian 10-year-old girl challenging a Russian soldier. That image captured what is really happening. The funny thing is that the Ukrainian president, Zelensky, was once a comedian. Look at him. He is now a war president making speeches that move people all over the world. I know, right? Don't mess with people who make satire out of everyday situation. Sasha! Tweet that out. Putin too used to sing and dance. Look at it. Those were the good old days when America could talk to Russia without nuclear weapons pointing at each other. Good old days. The point nobody can contest is that we must draw a line somewhere if Europeans are not going to plunge the world into a third world war. We are human beings. It's time to change these things. We must draw a line. And here are the lines we must draw. At one point, we have to stand up and say that what is wrong is wrong. We can't be behaving like animals. We're human beings. Maybe we didn't do it when Hitler started his troubles in the 1930s. Maybe we didn't do it when America rose up and attacked Panama or Cambodia or Sudan or Syria and so many other countries. Now take out those ones that those countries that United Nations said should be attacked. Take them out. But maybe we didn't do much. Maybe we didn't do anything. When Britain invaded Argentina's Falklands Island, maybe we did not do anything. When Russia invaded Georgia, Moldova, and Ukraine, Crimea, maybe we didn't do anything. When Israel invaded Egypt, Iraq, Lebanon, Sudan, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Jordan, Algeria, Palestine, so many of them. But there comes a time when the whole world must rise up and say that enough is enough. Yes, this is 21st century. We are human beings. Why now? Because Russia and Ukraine have been neighbors for centuries. If Russia can be allowed to crush Ukraine, they can crush anybody they choose, anytime. It is hard to believe now. But despite the bad things that happen at war, good things may come out of it. Maybe after this war, when next Israel attacks Palestinians, the whole world will rise up against Israel. Yes. Imagine America freezing Israeli assets in the US. Imagine Europeans, Africans leaving their countries to go to the Palestinian territory to fight for them. Imagine countries of the world banning Israeli planes from landing or even flying over their airspace. Imagine kicking Israel out of SWIFT and stopping Israel's businessmen from selling cryptocurrencies because Israel attacked Palestine. Now, that will be a good thing that will come out of this war. Imagine everyone doing the same thing to America when next America attacks Syria. I'm sure you saw European war correspondents lamenting that what was happening to blue eyes, blonde hair Europeans were horrible. Take a look.
But this isn't a place, with all due respect, like Iraq or Afghanistan, that has seen conflict raging for decades. This is a relatively civilized, relatively European, I have to choose those words carefully too.
Yeah. What are they thinking about? Look at this one.
Now the unthinkable has happened to them. And this is not a developing third world nation. This is Europe.
I know. War should happen to poor brown people only because they live in primitive places, not our civilized Europeans. As expected, children of middle-class Africans were trapped in Ukraine. These were children of those Africans who could not afford to send their children to America or to Britain or to other real European countries. The parents of these children could not stand the collapse of the educational system in their countries, so they sent their children to Ukraine for education. Well, those children were stuck in the war zone. Take a look.
We're so stranded. We've not eaten, no place to rest. We're just here. And we just left the cold outside for 6 hours.
Yeah, that was when the Ukrainians and the Polish people at the border reminded them in the front of the world that they were not worthy of being served. Watch it. Now, despite the billions that African families put into the economy of Ukraine in the form of school fees to train these kids, when the going became tough, everyone answered his or her father's name.
They didn't care. I was begging. The official literally looked me in my eye and said in his language, only Ukrainians, that's all. That if you are black, you should walk.
Maybe after the war, middle-class Africans will do more to improve Africa instead of sending their children abroad to go to school. As for Europe, my grandfather fought on the side of the British when Hitler's Germany and Italian Mussolini joined hands with the Japanese to take on the world. This time, they all should settle their differences. No, we're done. We're done with them. I leave you all with something Albert Einstein said about war. He said this, I know not what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Atuola omalo, atuola ofeke, ofenyisi no here. Yes, I said it. I'm done.
Are you seeking immigration legal assistance in the United States? Contact U.S. Immigration Advocate. We are a full-service firm dedicated to assisting clients with their immigration needs. We work with clients in exploring options including permanent residency, naturalization, and other forms of immigration relief to remain in the United States. Should you have any questions about your immigration needs, contact us at 844-419-4900 or email us at inquiry@usimmigrationadvocate.com.